Enhancing safeguarding at Makerere University. Makerere University has a duty of care to do no harm and promote the well-being of all students, staff, and other university community stakeholders. The university seeks to enhance the learning and working environment to make it more secure, inclusive, and ethically sound for all stakeholders. With this, a comprehensive safeguarding policy was developed and approved by the University Council in April 2024. The policy stipulates the university's actions to embed appropriate safeguarding measures into all institutional activities and processes in order to identify, detect, and swiftly act on safeguarding risks, prevent the occurrence of harm by acting on the reported risks, provide inclusive and accessible systems for reporting all allegations or incidents that have occurred, investigate all reported incidences in a timely manner with confidentiality and respect, and monitor and evaluate the performance of different initiatives to continuously improve the safety and well-being of all stakeholders. The policy recognizes the different forms of risks and harm, including sexual harassment, physical abuse, emotional distress, material loss, discrimination and neglect, and cyber abuse, among many others. The policy also stipulates the responsibilities for the students, teaching and non-teaching staff, hostel owners, contractors, and any other person that accesses the university premises. The Mark Safe Space e-reporting system has been established as a complementary reporting channel to provide for confidential reporting of all safeguarding risks and incidences. The system has been developed with inclusivity features and can be accessed through safespace.mac.ac.ug. Inclusive information materials in braille print and large font are available for persons with disabilities. Please visit the Makerere University Disability Center. You can access the policy via policies.mac.ac.ug/policy/safeguarding-policy. My safety and your safety is a collective responsibility. Remember, Makerere University cares about your safety and wellness. Enhancing safeguarding at Makerere University. Makerere University has a duty of care to do no harm and promote the well-being of all students, staff, and other university community stakeholders. The university seeks to enhance the learning and working environment to make it more secure, inclusive, and ethically sound for all stakeholders. With this, a comprehensive safeguarding policy was developed and approved by the University Council in April 2024. The policy stipulates the university's actions to embed appropriate safeguarding measures into all institutional activities and processes in order to identify, detect, and swiftly act on safeguarding risks, prevent the occurrence of harm by acting on the reported risks, provide inclusive and accessible systems for reporting all allegations or incidents that have occurred, investigate all reported incidences in a timely manner with confidentiality and respect, and monitor and evaluate the performance of different initiatives to continuously improve the safety and well-being of all stakeholders. The policy recognizes the different forms of risks and harm, including sexual harassment, physical abuse, emotional distress, material loss, discrimination and neglect, and cyber abuse, among many others. The policy also stipulates the responsibilities for the students, teaching and non-teaching staff, hostel owners, contractors, and any other person that accesses the university premises. The Mark Safe Space e-reporting system has been established as a complementary reporting channel to provide for confidential reporting of all safeguarding risks and incidences. The system has been developed with inclusivity features and can be accessed through safespace.mac.ac.ug. Inclusive information materials in braille print and large font are available for persons with disabilities. Please visit the Makerere University Disability Center. You can access the policy via policies.mac.ac.ug/policy/safeguarding-policy. My safety and your safety is a collective responsibility. Remember, Makerere University cares about your safety and wellness. Enhancing safeguarding at Makerere University. Makerere University has a duty of care to do no harm and promote the well-being of all students, staff, and other university community stakeholders. The university seeks to enhance the learning and working environment to make it more secure, inclusive, and ethically sound for all stakeholders. With this, a comprehensive safeguarding policy was developed and approved by the University Council in April 2024. The policy stipulates the university's actions to embed appropriate safeguarding measures into all institutional activities and processes in order to identify, detect, and swiftly act on safeguarding risks, prevent the occurrence of harm by acting on the reported risks, provide inclusive and accessible systems for reporting all allegations or incidents that have occurred, investigate all reported incidences in a timely manner with confidentiality and respect, and monitor and evaluate the performance of different initiatives to continuously improve the safety and well-being of all stakeholders. The policy recognizes the different forms of risks and harm, including sexual harassment, physical abuse, emotional distress, material loss, discrimination and neglect, and cyber abuse, among many others. The policy also stipulates the responsibilities for the students, teaching and non-teaching staff, hostel owners, contractors, and any other person that accesses the university premises. The MAC Safe Space e-reporting system has been established as a complementary reporting channel to provide for confidential reporting of all safeguarding risks and incidences. The system has been developed with inclusivity features and can be accessed through safespace.mac.ac.ug. Inclusive information materials in braille print and large font are available for persons with disabilities. Please visit the Makerere University Disability Center. You can access the policy via policies.mac.ac.ug/policy/safeguarding-policy. My safety and your safety is a collective responsibility. Remember, Makerere University cares about your safety and wellness.
To me, from the rising sun to the setting same, I will praise your name. Great is your faithfulness to me. Oh, seasons change, you remain the same. God from age to age, though the earth may pass away, your word remains the same. Yeah, your history can prove there's nothing you can't do. You're faithful and true, though the storms may come and the winds may.
Everyone, would want to be exceedingly successful. Education is a foundation to success. One must attend education from an institution that provides transformative and innovative teaching, learning, research, and services responsive to dynamic national, regional, and global needs. The year 1922 laid down a stone mark for this dream of success, the start of a technical school that has grown beyond leaps and bounds into the great Makerere. Makerere University now boasts of a population of over 40,000 students, making her one of the largest universities on the continent. Ranked third as the top prestigious university on the African continent, programs that have nurtured many influential and powerful figures impacting the world. The university offers more than 457 programs, awarding certificates, diplomas, undergraduate and postgraduate degrees. The university is renowned for its disciplines that include humanities, social sciences, natural sciences, veterinary medicine, and human medicine for the creative minds, and many more. Makerere does not stand alone. We have linkages with communities through the internship scheme, with the aim of producing practically oriented graduates that meet the required job-related competencies of their future job creation and community relevance. Established in 1949, our library is the biggest on the continent. It is the national legal repository for the country and for the United Nations. It archives rare and near extinct material of historical importance. Makerere University has modern facilities through which it provides a very conducive learning experience. We offer our students practical facilities, including the teaching hospital for medical students at Mulago Hospital, an agricultural research institute at Cavanyolo, and Wiana Farm. At Makerere, we are also very proud of our world-class science labs. Computer labs for the IT students, a radio station for journalism and mass communication students, an art gallery for the students of industrial and fine art, and many. Students' learning is also enhanced through exchange programs with different universities from all over the world. Makerere is an equal opportunities and gender-responsive institution. We guarantee students' safety by providing accommodation in 12 self-contained affordable halls of residence within the university and several hostels outside the university for both male and female students. Makerere has an enabling environment for student study. At Makerere, we value sports. Repeat, we have quite a number of sports here. With our better understanding of health and its impact on learning, we have a team of trained staff that not only treat, but also intervene appropriately to counsel and guide them on health matters and emotional struggles. Your physical challenges should not limit your access to Makerere University. No longer the ivory tower she used to be. From north and south, from east and west, Makerere University welcomes all those yearning for a quality higher education, producing professionally grounded and versatile graduates. Because we build for the future.
Of African excellence, shaping leaders, advancing knowledge and serving society. Today, with over 17,000 students across 9 colleges and 3 schools, it continues to champion knowledge generation, research and innovation in an inclusive and supportive environment. Makerere has, over the years, collaborated with many organizations to expand access to quality education. Among these partnerships, the collaboration with Mastercard Foundation stands out as a transformative force. The partnership with the foundation since 2013 has yielded significant and measurable outcomes at individual, institutional and community levels.
It is actually addressing our strategic directions almost directly, because part of what we have in our strategic plan is to produce more graduates that are going to impact society. And the partnership with Mastercard Foundation is doing this, ensuring that we achieve this in several ways.
The Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program, which started way back in 2013, extends comprehensive scholarships to young people with paying attention to gender inclusion, persons with disabilities, students with refugee status, regional distribution within Uganda, and international students. When the scholars are admitted to this program, they receive comprehensive support, including financial support, mentorship, mental wellness support, leadership training and entrepreneurship training, and all this is aimed to ensure holistic education.
The Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program has empowered Africa's youth, creating opportunities to build a generation of transformative leaders. The program has provided scholarships to talented, economically constrained youth across Africa.
The largest initiative in this partnership is the Mastercard Foundation Scholars Program, and we are happy that through that partnership we have been able to train more than 1,000 students during the first phase of the partnership, who are coming from across Africa and going back to their communities to serve the continent.
Of this, 48% have transitioned to formal employment. 18% are young entrepreneurs creating jobs for themselves and for other young people. 5% have gone to further education to further their knowledge and skills. But we are also cognizant of the 12% who have not transitioned yet, still navigating their path. Many of the scholar alumni and leaders where they are at their workplaces and their communities.
This scholarship has enabled us to join this prestigious university and transformed
with the e-learning initiative. With their support, Makerere University digitized 280 academic staff to teach online classes and onboarded students to a dynamic e-learning platform, ensuring education continued regardless of the circumstances.
With our growing population, there is no way we are going to bring all students who want to have a higher education to universities. So e-learning is going to be pertinent. Through that program, we have done a lot of digitization of our programs, and we are really very grateful to the foundation.
The initiative entailed activities that required us to ensure that the students are having resources to access online, and this entailed transforming courses that were delivered in the classroom, but you transform them and deliver them on a learning management system, which we use at Makerere University, called the Makerere University Electronic Learning Environment, or Mwele for short. So we had to train faculty members or academic staff members to develop 2,579 courses, to transform them into online courses and host them on the learning management system, Mwele. But also we had to procure some infrastructure to boost the capacity of Mwele. We procured 3 servers to boost the server capacity and 1 to boost the multimedia streaming. We also built capacity of students to be able to learn using the digital systems, because learning in the classroom and learning using the digital systems is quite different.
Recognizing climate change as Africa's greatest challenge, Mastercard Foundation introduced the Africa Climate Collaborative to shape a future in which African knowledge, innovation and leadership drive sustainable, climate-resilient development across the continent. Through this, the program's reach extends to supporting 250 master students, 40 PhDs, 30 postdoctoral researchers, and 500 youth not in education or employment, unlocking pathways for a new generation of African leaders to rise with vision, resilience, and impact.
Makerere University is part of the African Climate Collaborative, focusing on 4 pillars: the workforce development, entrepreneurship, research and innovation, and policy engagement.
And we as universities have got a responsibility to initiate ideas on how to help our communities to be resilient in these circumstances. And that is a very important initiative of the Mastercard Foundation.
So the Climate Collaborative Initiative will shape the future where African knowledge, innovations, and leaders will drive sustainable climate resilience development across the continent.
No one is left behind because this partnership is built on inclusion. The Makerere University Disability Support Center enables students and staff with disabilities to smoothly engage in both academic and other capacity building programs.
Makerere University has for a long time had policies on disability and on safeguarding, but the partnership has enhanced that in several ways because the partnership has supported more students with disability to come to the university, but also through that partnership we are able then to implement a one-stop center for students with disability, which is very well equipped, and it has of course enhanced the experience of students with disability.
Disability Support Center is an interactive space where we come, we as students, we access devices that helps us in learning. For example, there are computers here. When I come, they are connected with Wi-Fi, which is strong to access the reading materials. They also have JAWS for those who are visually impaired, where they are able to get what is on the screen minus seeing it. We also have printing service, helps us save some money. I have access to printer and paper. They print for me for free. Disability Support Center being on the ground floor, it is easier for me to come in and go out wherever I want.
In the aftermath of the tragic 2022 Ivory Tower fire, the Mark Relief Fund was extended to the university at a moment of urgent need. It ensured continuity in university operations and served as a catalyst for recovery, accelerating the digitization of systems that would help the institution become more secure in the future.
When we had the unfortunate incident of our main building burning in 2020, Mastercard Foundation was the first one.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Good afternoon everyone. You're most welcome for today's grand finale of the safeguarding contest. I hope you've had a good day and that you're enjoying a safe and secure Makerere University. As we get to begin, please make time to talk to your neighbor, know who they are, say hello to them, know their name, know which course they do, smile at each other. Yeah. And if you're seated next to your classmate, next to your roommate, please move and make sure to follow instructions and live longer. Okay? Yes, if you're seated next to those persons, please move and make sure that you meet new friends and safeguard each other. Okay, in a very short time we shall be starting. It promises to be a fun-filled afternoon. We know you're busy and we thank you for making effort to be with us today, and we promise it's gonna be enjoyable. In the house, ladies and gentlemen, we have Professor Eric Awich Ochen. He is the Deputy Principal, College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and he could be, or he's here in the capacity of principal. Please give him a round of applause. Thank you very much. With us also is Professor Wamala, who is the Director Research and Innovations. I am introducing some key members of management. With us also is Miss Janet Nabukela from the Directorate of Human Resources, who, if I'm not mistaken, could be representing the Chief Human Resources Officer. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the panel, the distinguished panel of judges that I want to introduce. They will be introduced by someone else, but just so you know, the panel is alert, ready, and steady. But within the panel, or as part of the panel, I would wish to introduce and recognize one person, a senior poet. Do you know who that is? Guess the name? Please shout the name. Professor Susan Chiguli. Please give her a round of applause. In the college, school, and department where I was trained, we don't even say Professor Susan Chiguli, we just say SK, and that makes her day. Please, thank you very much, team, for coming. Oh, we have colleagues from the Gender Mainstreaming Division, Directorate, rather. Susan Imbabazi, thank you very much for coming. Please give a round of applause. So those issues related to, what are they called? Harassment and blah, 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 all those complaints, main issues, which, okay, she will give you attention. We are also honored to have representation from the Directorate of Quality Assurance. Mr. Vincent Mutahunga is also here with us. A round of applause. Yes. And at the same time, we have colleagues from the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program at Makerere University. Please put up your hand if you're here. Oh, we are quite a number. Let me single out two of them. Professor Justin Namalwa is the program director, a very instrumental person, and Miss Jolie Okumu, another very instrumental person. Please. Yes, Ladies and gentlemen, from the Dean of Students Department, we have wardens, and I've seen so far 2 of them, or 3. Warden Mitchell Hall, Mr. Ismail Makakasi is here. Put up your hand or stand up for recognition. That is the father to all boys at Mitchell. The warden Mary Stewart Hall, I saw her walking. Is she here? Oh yes, Mama. Thank you very much. Madam Nora Nalubowa. The warden of Livingstone, represented by the resident tutor, Mr. Bikoromhanji, or Bikoromhanji is the name. Okay. Yes. You can clap better for him now. Okay, thank you very much. And, oh, we have a very important person. Please say very important person. Yeah, this person should even come here and greet you. She is the Chair, Electoral Commission. Yay! Round of applause. Chair EC, please come. You should greet us and promise us a free and fair election and safeguard our votes, okay? Whenever we get to vote. Please clap for her. She's not guarded by security, but we are all safeguarding her, and she's safe in our hands, right? Okay, Chair EC, 1 minute or 2.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Maureen Omgisha. I'm the current chairperson for Electoral Commission, Interim Guild President. Yes. I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone who has been safeguarding our students, our university. Well done and keep it up. Thank you so much. Have a good afternoon. We are going to have a free, transparent, and fair election.
Okay. That is the Chair EC. She's a student of law. So she says fair, transparent, not translucent, transparent, okay? Election. Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, with us, we have the 92nd members of the 92nd Guild House. Yes, members of the 92nd Guild House, please put up your hands and we clap for you. But notably, I'll pick out the Deputy Speaker of the House. Please stand up for recognition and they clap for you. Yes. And this Deputy Speaker is a safeguarding champion. So you can really see we have the right people for the right job. Am I missing someone? In case I'm forgetting your name and I'm not seeing your face, tell your neighbor, you also matter. Tell them that they also matter. And after all, the Lord is good. And all the time? Exactly. Do we have guild contestants here? You could have an opportunity to say something. None is here from the look of things. Chair EC, do you have any contestants here? So far, none. Are you there? Who is there? Put up your hand. Guild presidents. Not GRC, not any other. Okay, please come. Yes. Meanwhile, please text your friends, text your neighbors, and tell them please come and join us. The VC is walking in shortly and we shall start. Please text your friends, text your neighbors. We shall start soon. Oh, the guild president is elegant. Please clap for her. Keep clapping until she reaches here. Okay, so you're going to tell us your name, your course, and where you reside. And most important, tell us what your commitment to safeguarding is. What should we expect from you in as far as safeguarding for students and staff on campus, and visitors is concerned, in case you became our guild president. 1 or 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am by names Aineviona Mildred Nix, and I am doing Bachelor of Early Childhood Education at Makerere University, SEAS. I'm very happy to be here. So, sorry, I had to talk about where I reside. I stay at Maganjo along Bombo Road, and my commitment to safeguarding is to make sure that no voice goes unheard and no one is judged for being depressed, no one is judged for going through a hard situation, and to make sure that everyone in Makerere University is safe in every aspect, like emotionally, physically, in every way. Like, I want to make sure that everyone is safe. Like, your safety and my safety is what I stand for. So, thank you very much. I remain Aineviona Mildred Nix.
Impressive, right? So by the powers and authority entrusted to me, I declare you a safeguarding champion. Please clap for her. All right, so you see, we have a champion in the house, right? We pray you have all the marks. I know the EC hasn't released the duly nominated persons, but we pray you're one of those and that you make it to that position and safeguard us better. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor of introducing the principal, College of Education and External Studies, none other than Professor Anthony Muwaga Mugaga. Ladies and gentlemen, these opportunities to MC come rarely, And whenever I have them, I use them because I might not get them any other time. So I have the honor to direct the professor, the senior member of management, to remove away from that seat and come and sit where I will show him. Please clap for him as he comes. Mr. Issa, please do the needful. These chances don't usually come, eh? You only get them when you are an MC. Absolutely, yes. You see, that's where you belong. At the same time, I have the honor to introduce the director, Makerere University, Jinja Campus, none other than Professor Kakungulu. Look behind Issa. Professor Kakungulu is a professor of law, but right now I have some powers entrusted to me, and I direct you to also move. Please make sure I'm an MC again, eh? Otherwise, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, our dear students, this is a true confirmation that management is interested in your safeguarding. Please clap for these senior members of management. And finally, as we get to start, my boss and my supervisor, Dr. Winfred Kabumbuli. Please cheer her up. The Dean of Students and our mother, right? We call her our what? Thank you for convening us here. Thank you very much. Now I'll invite my co-MC, my colleague and a senior colleague for that matter, therefore, Eunice Rukundo, the PRO, to come and take over. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Before you go, he forgot to do something. He forgot to bring the vibe. So let's test and see if the Deputy Dean knows how to bring the vibe, yes? So, Mister, please.
How am I supposed to bring the vibe? By standing up, right? Okay, please stand up, all of you. We test the Makerere way. Ready, 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 ready. Follow instructions and live longer. Are we ready? Ema kerero. Ema kerero. A winning goal. A winning goal. A losing Z. A safeguarding goal. A protection no. Ra. Cha. Ah. Hello. Please take your seats.
Let's give it up for our Deputy Dean. I think he did really well. Let's appreciate our Deputy Dean, please. Thank you, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming. We're here to decide on our message for the safeguarding campaign for the coming year. How many people in the room know what our message right now is? How many people even know we have a message, a campaign message, a slogan? Just by show of hands. Okay, okay. Well, I guess this is a starting point that we're all in this room today. So we have a safeguarding policy in Makerere, but we also run a campaign, an awareness campaign about safeguarding, about what it is, about how to do it, about how to get involved, about how it concerns you. So the reason we're here is because every year we have a message that reminds us, a message that gives us direction concerning safeguarding. So there is a message that has been on, and that message was for last year. So right now we need to decide on a new message and a new campaign, and that is why we're here. I do not want to give away too much before we even start officially our program. I just wanted to make sure we are all here for the right reasons, that none of us is misplaced. So thank you very much for coming. And while we wait for our guest of honor, who is the Vice Chancellor, I'd like us to start by standing up for the national anthem and the other anthems. May I please request you to stand up for the national anthems.
tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu ni nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
Thank you very much. You may take your seats. Please allow me to welcome you once again. Welcome and good afternoon. Thank you for honoring our invitation. My name is Eunice Rukundo. I am the Public Relations Officer for the university, and I will be your MC this afternoon. We are expecting the Vice Chancellor as our guest of honor, but please allow me to recognize the presence of some very important people that are among us that have graced our occasion. Please welcome with me our Dean of Students, Dr. Winnie Kabumbuli. You're welcome. Please welcome with me our principals that are in the room that were introduced, deputy principals, directors, other members of top management. I see that today we have the acting deputy chief human resource. Thank you very much for joining us this afternoon. We also have members from the Gender Mainstreaming Directorate. Thank you for coming. We have other members from the Dean's Office and from other offices and units from the university, but most importantly, we have our students here, our safeguarding champions, among others. Clap for yourselves. Thank you for showing up and being interested. Thank you very much for coming. So like I'd said before, we're here to choose what our next slogan is going to be for the year 2026 for the safeguarding campaign. We'll have a few speakers. We also have, sorry, I forgot to recognize one very important, the key driving force for the safeguarding campaign and policy in this environment that we're in. So first of all, I'd like to sincerely apologize. I hope I'm forgiven. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome, let's appreciate, let us clap for the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program. Please. They are the custodians of the safeguarding policy, of the safeguarding campaigns. They are the ones that put in the manpower, the financing, everything. They are the leads. They are at the head of the safeguarding policy and the campaigns in this university. We appreciate you. Thank you for putting this together. Thank you for involving us. And thank you so much for what you do to keep us safe. So I would like to invite the Dean of Students, because the safety of students falls under the Dean of Students office, which means that this mandate falls in her office. So I'd like her to invite her to give us her opening remarks, and as different people speak, they will set the context and the stage for what we are doing today. So please welcome with me Dr. Winnie Kabomboli.
Thank you very much, the program host for this afternoon. Wow, what an exciting day. Good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome. The Vice Chancellor in absentia, all principals of colleges present here this afternoon, members of university management present here, our dear panelists, all members of staff present here this afternoon, all students, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. It's indeed a great pleasure to welcome you all to this important occasion, the occasion of the final pitching and award ceremony of the University Annual Safeguarding Message Competition. We are particularly honored to have the Vice Chancellor who will be joining us this afternoon to preside over this occasion as the guest of honor. And I must admit that we really appreciate his continued leadership and commitment to safeguarding of the university community. And I would also like to appreciate that as the chief safeguarding steward of this institution, we appreciate his support to safeguarding initiatives, and that his support promotes safety, dignity, and well-being of our students, and we cannot take that for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, please allow me to briefly share the background to today's event. A few weeks ago, the Dean of Students Office made a call to the student community to come up with a powerful safeguarding message that would inspire awareness, responsibility, and collective action across the university. And indeed, our students responded with remarkable creativity and enthusiasm. We received submissions expressed through different forms of art and communication, including poetry, visual arts, music, and film. And I would like to sincerely congratulate all the students that took their time to participate in this important initiative. From the many submissions received, a competent panel of judges reviewed the entries and selected top 5 pieces that we will be experiencing this afternoon. From these 5 pieces, the best safeguarding messages will be identified, and I hope that yours will be one of them if the candidates are here. And as the Office of the Dean of Students, we firmly believe that students' voices matter. They shape the institutional culture. They challenge us to do better, but they also help create an environment where every student feels safe, respected, and protected. This competition therefore provides an opportunity for students not only to express themselves creatively, but also to contribute meaningfully to the safeguarding agenda at Makerere University. Today, therefore, we celebrate the creativity, passion, and commitment of our students who responded to this call. Your messages remind us that safeguarding is not only simply a policy requirement, it is a shared responsibility and culture that we must all intentionally nurture within our university community. I would also like to extend my sincere appreciation to the panel of expert judges who generously offered their time and expertise to review the submissions and select the outstanding entries we celebrate today. Your contribution has been invaluable. And ladies and gentlemen, if you don't mind, let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you very much. And to the students who participated, I commend your courage, creativity, and commitment to advancing the safeguarding agenda at Makerere University. Your voices matter, and your work inspires all of us to continue strengthening a culture of care, a culture of responsibility and accountability within our institution. A big round of applause if you don't mind yet again. We're equally grateful to our partners and sponsors, the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program. Thanks a million times. Thank you, thank you. Your generous support, thank you. Your generous support made this initiative possible. Without you, it wouldn't have been possible. Your partnership helps us amplify student voices and advance critical work of safeguarding in our university community. And as we proceed with today's program, let us celebrate the power of student creativity and reaffirm our collective responsibility to building and sustain a safe, inclusive, and respectful university community. I thank you and wish you a wonderful ceremony. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dean of Students. Before I welcome our next speaker, I'd like to introduce two very important people that are in the room. I see one of them right now, and those are my co-MCs. I would like to introduce to you our sign language interpreters this afternoon. The gentleman to my extreme left is called Mr. Andrew Wekesa. Let's appreciate him, because his presence in our room today is demonstration, tangible demonstration of safeguarding. He'll be assisted by another lady that I don't see around right now, but if you do see a lady, she's called Miss Lillian Nakulima. So right now, allow me to introduce our next speaker. So much has already been said, that MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program is really the chief advocate for the safeguarding policy and therefore for our well-being in this environment. Please, let's put our hands together to welcome the program director, Professor Justin Namarwa, to give us an overview of the competition program.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. Allow me to stand on the protocol that has been established in the interest of time. I stand before you on behalf of the teams that drive the MasterCard Foundation initiatives at Makerere University. As we speak today, we celebrate 13 years of partnership with MasterCard Foundation. And under this partnership, the university celebrates 3 initiatives. One of them is, which is very common to all of us, the MasterCard Foundation Scholars Program, which has been in existence since 2013 and extends scholarships to mainly undergraduate students across all colleges without exception, and a few scholarships to the master's students. We have another initiative, the e-learning initiative, which was a post-COVID recovery program to support the university in digitizing learning and information management. The third initiative is the Africa Climate Collaborative. This is the newest initiative, which is extending scholarships to mainly graduate students, masters, PhDs, and postdoctoral studies. But in addition, under the Africa Climate Collaborative, we're going to work with skilling entities to extend bursaries and startup funds to 500 youth who have never made it to the university. Thank you very much. Now, why am I saying all this? To build a story why the foundation has supported the university to improve the learning and working environment, to make it safe for all of us, the students and the staff. Under these initiatives, there is a specific pillar, or area number 4, which speaks to fostering a more inclusive and supportive learning and working environment. But also maybe to put the record straight, dear our moderator for the day, these programs are not external to the university. They're actually an arm of the university. They are under the office of the Vice Chancellor. Myself and the many members sitting in the room, we are serving under the office of the Vice Chancellor to deliver the mandate of this university. What probably would be thanking us for is for managing the programs well, but it's actually Makerere University money that we are using to run these initiatives. So under these MasterCard Foundation initiatives, we've been focusing on 2 main things. One is safeguarding, which is the safety and wellness of students and staff, like the Dean has elaborated the journey. And the second one is the mentorship and career guidance. So the safeguarding policy was out in April 2025. We're on the same stage with many of you when it was launched. It's what we are operationalizing now. But also we have the career guidance and mentorship policy still under the Dean of Students office that we are going to operationalize again moving forward. Now, we are happy, and please join me. Can I see the safeguarding champions, please? Staff, student safeguarding champions, please stand up. The student safeguarding champions in the room. Let's give them a round of applause. On behalf of the Office of the Dean of Students, please take your seats. This initiative is student-led, purely student-led. It's the reason it's under the Office of the Dean of Students. And I saw some staff champions in pink shirts. Staff champions, please, let's see where you are. The staff champions, I know that I've seen the males. I don't want to call out your names like Vincent. Staff champions, please. Let's see. And Susan. I didn't want to call out the names. It's not only the students who have the role to roll out this. We also have a couple of staff champions with whom we are driving this journey. I want to join the Dean of Students to appreciate our judges who we are going to unveil. It's a surprise in a few. But also to commit that through the Office of the Vice Chancellor, this is going to be an annual contest. Annual in terms of calendar year. So the resources in the budget, we are committed. Dean of Students, the resources we are ring-fenced, and we commit to support this initiative annually until 2032. Allow me to use this platform to make an announcement that today we publicized our scholarship awareness material. We are opening up for the recruitment of academic year 2026-2027. Today, if you open the Daily Monitor, we have advertised. We will be having 260 scholarships to extend under the Scholars Program, and we have 50 scholarships for Masters and 12 scholarships for PhD under the Africa Climate Collaborative. Please tell the neighbor to tell a neighbor to tell a neighbor. For us in the room who are already students at Makerere and are not about to graduate to take on a master's, nor are able to get onto the undergraduate, our role are to be ambassadors. We are looking out for those young people who have the academic talent, meaning their grades speak for themselves, but cannot make it to university because of shortage of tuition funds. So it is a process that is at free cost.
we don't receive a coin. It is free. Everything is free. The only thing you pay for is your transport to the university if you're coming for interviews. Or you pay for data if you're going to do an online interview. The rest of the processes, nobody should lie to you that if you give me 500, I'll talk to the chair of the committee. It is 100% free of charge. So please tell a neighbor to tell a neighbor, because each one of us has a village. Whether you come from Naguru or Kololo or Busitema, there is a village. And in every village, there is that one student who celebrated grades on Friday. After celebrating, went in the room for tears because the parents said, we can't make it. Look out for that boy or girl and tell them about this scholarship. It's competitive, it's on merit, and free of charge. With those very many words, I want to thank you all and wishing the best to win today. I thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome our guest of honor, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Barnabas Nawangwe. Thank you for coming, Prof. Thank you for being with us this afternoon. We're very happy to have you with us. And to continue with our program, we know that we are here because there was a competition, and this is the grand finale. So what happens in a competition is that people submit, and then there is a judging process, and then there is a shortlist. So what we shall have today is the shortlist, the final shortlist, and then the awarding of the winner. Which means that in this process was largely driven by a panel of judges. At the end, the judges were the students, but before the students came in, there was a panel of judges. This panel of judges had a lead judge, Mr. Eric Tumwesije, from the Gender Mainstreaming Directorate. And at this moment, I'd like to invite the lead judge to come and first of all introduce the other judges, but also tell us a bit about how the selection process went. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Eric Tumwesije.
Thank you very much, Eunice. Can we give her another applause? Emma Keroy. Emma Keroy. Emma Keroy. Give me some vibe. A safeguarding goy. A winning goy. Ra. Ah. Cha. Thank you very much. Mr. Vice Chancellor, sir, allow me to stand on the protocol that has already been introduced in the interest of time. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Thank you. My name is Eric Tumwesije. I serve this university in the Gender Mainstreaming Directorate as a senior gender officer. And I am very happy this afternoon to be standing and speaking to you as the chairperson of a very distinguished panel of judges. And this team gave me another title, Chief Judge. I will hold that title as long as we are in this room. When we leave this room, I assume my other titles. Mr. Vice Chancellor, allow me to use 3 minutes to say 3 things, and then I will invite my colleague. Number 1, to thank the university leadership for putting the issues of student safety as the center of our priorities. Thank you very much. We want to thank Council and management for prioritizing the safety of our students. Thank you very much. Kati Eunice mukubireko mu ngalo. Please clap for Eunice. We always are doing. So allow me to introduce my colleagues. My name, I said, Eric Tumwesije. I chaired the panel. And when I mention my colleagues, please stand up. If you can stand where they can see you properly. The first one is Professor Susan Chiguli. Someone talked about her earlier as a distinguished, distinguished poet. Please clap for her. Clap for her. Thank you very much. The second one is Mr. So Kawali, who is from the Safe Bango, a very young innovator and IT guru. Thank you very much. The other one is Miss Betty Chakwa from the Public Relations Office. Thank you very much. Dr. Viola Kalunji, also Omurunji, and our other colleague, Dr. Milton Wabiona, will be joining us in the course as we go with the process. Please allow me to hold it here and allow the chief guest or the protocol to take over. I'll come back later. Today, say today, this afternoon, but we are here for winning. It's a winning occasion. It's a celebration occasion, okay? So let's be happy, put faces. There is something coming up in the next few minutes. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Eric. Thank you very much. Please allow me to invite our chief guest, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Barnabas Nawangwe. You'd like the Dean to invite? Please allow me to invite the Dean of Students to invite our chief guest.
Vice Chancellor, a very special welcome to this event. We are very excited to have you here with us this afternoon. While you were away, Vice Chancellor, we thanked you very much for your commitment to safeguarding initiatives at Makerere University, and we also thanked you for your leadership. And maybe a bit of background to this event, Vice Chancellor, we put out a call to the student community to develop a powerful safeguarding message that would inspire awareness across the university community. We identified a panel of competent judges who reviewed the entries that were submitted by students, identified 5 messages, and out of those 5 messages, 3 best messages will be awarded this afternoon. And that is the reason we are here, Vice Chancellor. And without further ado, it is my honor and privilege to invite you to give your remarks.
Thank you very much. The Dean of Students and the Deputy Principal, I see Deputy Principal Chus here. I think I saw the Director of Research, seems to have stepped out. All members of management, the panel of judges. Does it feel good to be a judge? For a short time. Yes. And our gallant students. Good afternoon. I will be with you briefly because of some other engagement that has cropped up where I'm supposed to be urgently. But I am happy to be here to officiate at this very important event. People achieve their full potential when they feel safe in any endeavor, and most certainly at the time when you are students. When you're a student, you want to study, do research in an atmosphere where when you are sure you are safe and there are no issues to bother you about your safety. So Makerere University is very intentional in ensuring that our students are safe all the time, and that nothing should affect their psyche when they are here, that they should not be in fear that something may happen, okay, which probably hurts them or hurts their feelings. So we are very intentional, and that's why for a long time we have had various policies to safeguard our students. Some of the policies that are related to safeguarding are policies like the anti-sexual harassment policy, and I hope that all the students know this. Every Makerere student should know the anti-sexual harassment policy because it safeguards you. You should be aware so that in case you feel you are threatened in any way, you know what to do. We also have the policy for the support of students with disability and the other policies that are related to safeguarding. But we came up with a comprehensive safeguarding policy so that we bring all the policies together and those that actually were not within our systems. We added in even more so that our safeguarding standards are international, at an international level. And it means you as students at Makerere University, with this safeguarding policy and the safeguarding measures that have been put in place by the committee, of course, the people who drive this on a day-to-day basis are the Dean of Students' Office. You should be sure that once all this is done, you are safe. In any case, that the university has put in place all the measures to ensure your safety while you are here as a student. And also as a member of staff anyway. So safeguarding is also for members of staff and our visitors. So everybody who comes to Makerere, irrespective of your status, whether you're a student, a member of staff, or a visitor, you should feel safe to be on campus or in any other premises which are managed by the university. So I want to congratulate the department which has taken this lead on this competition, and to congratulate all those of you who participated in on the what do you call it, slogan or what? Signature what? The signature message. Because the message should be sending strong signals on what is expected at Makerere University. So I want to thank all of you for participating in that competition. And since I will not be here, I want to, in advance, congratulate the winners who will be announced by the judges today. Your interest in this means that you understand the importance of safeguarding and of feeling safe, because I cannot overemphasize the fact that people will achieve their full potential in an atmosphere when they feel safe. And for us at Makerere University, we don't, and we put every effort in ensuring safety for all. Thank you. I'll be waiting to hear the results and shake the hands of the winners. Thank you for listening.
Another round of applause for our guest of honor as he goes to take his seat. Thank you very much. Our Vice Chancellor, thank you for your support, even by making time to be here is a show of your support. So we appreciate you and thank you very much. Are we still here? Are we still here? Emma Keroye. Ah, you're still here. Well, please allow me to invite Mr. Eric again, the lead judge, to come back and decide how they are going to tell us about how they arrived at just and fair outcomes for the students that will be presenting to us today.
Thank you very much, Eunice. Please clap for Eunice. Thank you. I will make one statement before I invite my colleague. 22 decades ago, I sat in your chairs as an undergraduate student 2 decades ago. And for the students that are in this room, and especially those that submitted for this contest, I want to tell you one thing, that you are very powerful change agents. Very powerful. First of all, in your individual spaces. Secondly, in the small communities where you are. But you are also incredible change agents for this university. And I want to encourage you, continue to use your power positively to influence change. Now, I have already introduced the distinguished panel. Very incredible panel, by the way. This panel brings a blend of various disciplines and expertise. We have been through a series of activities to come to this day. We want to share with you a report, very briefly, on how we actually arrived at the 5 people that are going to be now presented before you, and we will be choosing as they present the best 3. So allow me to invite Dr. Viola Kalungi to take the stage and very quickly and briefly tell us, give us a report, and then we'll unveil the finalists for you. Thank you very much.
Hello, hello. A Makerere oi, a winning oi, competing oi. Just so you know, when I was a final year student, I competed in an essay writing competition. I think the first that was organized by the Gender Mainstreaming Division, and I emerged the winner. So I know the feeling of competing and sitting in here on the final day, waiting for the outcome. We can assure you the outcome is about to be here, and a very fair one. So allow me to ride on the protocol that has already been established and give you a very quick, brief report telling the process we followed and the criteria we used to determine the winners. So first of all, we had very many meetings. I think that is as far back as starting, was it November or October, about that. And in those meetings, we needed to clarify a few things as the panel of judges, because we are coming from different backgrounds. First of all, we needed to understand the nature of the competition, which is that it was about creating a safeguarding signature message for 2026. And that message had to come in an artistic way. Then we also needed to understand what is this safeguarding policy. So the MasterCard Foundation Secretariat and a team from the Dean's Office took us through what that policy is and the different policies that were brought together, as the VC has said, to comprise of that one safeguarding policy. The next thing, we were introduced to the entries or the submissions, which were 22 in total.
comprising of 7 written and recited poems, 3 posters, 2 songs, 8 short videos, 1 comic book concept, and 1 slogan. After we were introduced to those different submissions, we had to harmonize our understanding of the different forms so that we can be on the same level. Therefore, we discussed in detail each of those. What is a song? What is a poem? What is a slogan? etc. And we leveled the ground. The next thing was to agree on the process of judgment, and we agreed that that process would be done in 2 phases. In the first phase, we would judge the submissions and come up with a short list of 5 of top submissions, and those would be 5. And then the competing teams of those 5 pieces would be contacted by the Secretariat and advised to improve their pieces. And then those pieces would now be reviewed finally in the second and final phase. Then we went on to develop the assessment criteria, a criteria which would be used across the board so that we do not have one criteria for a song, one for a poem, one for a slogan. We came up with one which can be used to judge fairly all the different items. And in that criteria, we considered 5 major areas. The first one was originality and creativity. Here, we subjected all the items to those 2 things. Is the item original and creative? For example, some people were submitting pieces which either have elements of already existing work, either on the internet or elsewhere, or the entire piece is already existing somewhere. And Saul, who is one of the panelists, he's also an IT specialist, so he is skilled in extracting either images or words or statements from any piece and putting them into a search machine, and then we are able to know, is this work original or it is already existing? So for you who made submissions, now you know if your work didn't have originality to an acceptable standard, definitely you were penalized. And just for emphasis, please, you cannot submit work which is not yours and you want to use that entry to win. In other words, you are telling us that, hey, people, I want to win, but with work which is not mine. Don't do that. So in future, please, desist from plagiarism. The university also has a policy on that. I think the real world is even harsher in that regard. You will be sued and be asked to compensate. But the point is, we realized that some pieces were actually not entirely original. The second area we looked at was alignment of the piece to the policy. We were looking at the content you have provided, the way you have designed it. Are you actually giving us information about the policy? Because the safeguarding message is about the policy. So your piece needed to communicate about that policy. The policy was already available online. So our expectation was, go and find it, talk to someone, go to the dean's office or the MasterCard office, go somewhere, find the policy, so that your piece of art is not talking general things. When someone reads your poem or hears the song or looks at the poster or watches the video, they learn about the policy. They get to know what are the threats to safety. Where can I report if I am being threatened? What are the mechanisms of getting justice? If I need to get information, where do I go? And some of the pieces were really very outstanding in that, including putting a QR code where someone can scan with a phone and go to a place where they can access information.
The third area of judgment was clarity of genre or clarity of form. So for example, if you said you are presenting a poster, then we are saying, do you know what a poster is? You might present a poster and then it is full of sentences, prose. And then we are saying, can a poster be presented that way? If you said you are presenting a poem, let's say a written poem, there are standards on how a written poem should first of all look, physical outlook. If you are writing it in the form of an essay, then we are saying, okay, you are claiming to submit a poem, but what you have submitted is actually not a poem. And then we go to the detail. If it is a song, we are talking about lyrics, lyrical composition, beat, melody, mood. So we had to judge you so that we can be sure that the form you said you're going to present is actually what you have presented. And then the other area, we are looking at applicability. Can we apply what you have given us? Can the university actually understand that message? And then the final thing, we are looking at the general impression. When someone looks at your piece, how do they feel? Do they feel happy? Do they feel inspired? Do they feel triggered? etc. So therefore, in the first phase, we went ahead, each judge graded the different pieces, and then we made an average. And it is that average that we use to select the final 5 pieces. And then in the second phase, we said, okay, this time we are going to give a final grade by consensus. So we discussed the revised entries now, and then we agreed as a team on the final mark for each of those teams. And then we were informed that the final piece which will be selected, which will be announced today, the competing team will be given support to make it better. Because of course, before we put it out there, we have to ensure that the quality and all of those 5 other areas that I have mentioned are actually well done to the standard of Makerere. So that is the process and the criteria that we used. We are very confident that it was a fair process and the criteria was very objective and the process was transparent. May the best candidate win. Thank you for listening to me.
How many submissions did we have in total?
22 submissions originally, and today we are only focusing on the final 5.
Okay, thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Viola Karungi, representing the judges and taking us through being transparent about the election or shortlisting process. So right now we go into a very important, the defining part of today's program. We are going to have the shortlisted 5 items presented this afternoon, right now at this point. So what happens is we read out a name for the shortlisted candidate. What they submitted that was shortlisted gets presented here on screen. If it is media that can be presented, or the candidate comes up here and presents it. You only have between 3 to 5 minutes. So if the time gets you and you're not yet there, I'm sorry, but I'll come and stand here so that we make enough time for the next candidate. So ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to start off with Mr. Abraham Tumwine, who presented a poster. And that poster is what will be presented here. I'd like to ask Abraham Tumwine to please come up here. Let's encourage him as he comes. Let's wish him the best. So that's his poster. He's going to talk us through his poster, what his thought process was, what the message was. You have 3 to 5 minutes.
Yeah, thank you. All protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, Good afternoon to all of you. My name is Kwikiriza Abraham Tumwine, and I'm a student at this institution. I'm currently pursuing a Bachelor in Visual Communication, Design and Multimedia, and I'm in my first year. Today, I'm honored to present my submission for the poster for the safeguarding message. I first got to know about this competition when I had just arrived at this institution, and as a digital artist, I wanted to present the message, the policy, to explore and present a complicated policy in a way that is visually compelling. It's visually compelling and understandable to the people. What inspired me was the idea that safety is not brought by rules and regulations, but safety is pioneered by us people, the community, the university students who are in the university. I chose the poster as my medium of design because a poster is, first of all, it's visually compelling and it delivers the message quickly. And the next reason was it's publicly everywhere and people can interact with it daily. And I wanted to deliver a message that was caring, that was loving, and that shared awareness to us as university students and staff and the whole university community about what our roles are in the safeguarding. Yeah, so about the poster, I wanted to take an icon of the university and translate it to something that was, and reimagine it. And as you see, we have the iconic ivory tower in the background, and it's reimagined as a lighthouse. So as a lighthouse is something that guides people, that guides ships into the harbor through treacherous water. So as I was designing, I was reimagining the university as an institution that's guiding people under it to safety, to make sure that the people who are under it are all safe. When we come in the middle, we have two figurines. We have a male figure and a female figure. Those two are not just figurines, they are symbols that depict the safe space that you are trying to create. So when the interaction between them was supposed to visualize the connection, the safety, the love, the care that's between both of them. Then down at the bottom in red, there is the main core message that I was trying to present. And in the main core message, there are three major points, and those major points explain how us as a university community can help keep ourselves safe and our colleagues. So the first one is see it. And I don't know if the words are clear, but the see it part was about the problems. When you're working in the community, in the university, and you identify a problem, it's your duty as a university member to make sure that you don't look away, you don't ignore that problem. It's your duty that you keep your eyes on that problem and then you mitigate that problem. The second one is sorting it. So once you notice a problem, you identify the problem, it's our duty, if it's safe, it's our duty to mitigate it, to prevent it damaging the person who can be damaged by that problem. Yeah, and the final message was report it. So when you identify a problem, whether you have sorted it or not, it is our duty as university members, as the fraternity of the university, to make sure that we report it to the Safeguard Liaison Desk so that the university prevents it from ever occurring again and makes sure that that problem that you have identified doesn't have to affect any other person in this institution. So in conclusion, my poster is like a call to action that tells us as the university fraternity that our duties is about protecting one another. It's about safeguarding one another, and and we safeguard one another, and it's our duty to do it peer to peer and help one another. That's my message. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr. Tumwine. I'd like to invite the next presenters, and this one is a group of students from the College of Humanities and Social Sciences. Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mujisha Alan and colleagues. That's what they call themselves. And as they come up, there is Mary Chiria Bridget from the School of Languages and Communication. There's Mujisha Alan from the School of Social Sciences. There's Arnold Nwagaba from the School of Social Sciences, and Nyakato Catherine, also from the School of Social Sciences. What they have to present is a short video. So we're going to allow the short video to play, and then we'll give them a minute or two to talk us through their thought process. Also from the School of Social Sciences. What they have to present is a short video. So we're going to allow the short video to play, and then we'll give them a minute or two to talk us through their thought process. Technology, huh? Sorry about that. But as we fix it, we're going to give the tech team a minute to fix it. But so that we do not lose time, is it working okay now?
Yeah, I'll get back. Oh yeah, sure. We shall meet on Friday. Sorry, I'll get back to you. Oh my God, what is the issue with her? Hello, are you okay? Is everything okay? I'm a safeguarding champion, and I can be a safe space. Do you feel you can share with me? You don't have to go through this alone. Your safety is our concern. And as a member of this community, it's my responsibility to ensure that you're safe. Is it okay? Can you share with me? Yes? It's okay. Emotional and psychological abuse can be a threat to students at the university because it affects their performance socially and academically. Safety starts with you and I. Your emotional and mental health matters.
An open trench can be a safety risk. Keep at watch, do the right thing at the right time. Your safety starts with you and I.
Your gadgets are your responsibility. Look out for suspicious activities like this. And in case you lose a gadget or anything, please reach out to the Mark Safe Space. Safety starts with you and I.
Your safety is our priority. We just need you safe everywhere, every day, wherever you go and wherever you are. Safety starts with you and I.
Call us to act.
Protect.
Or in these halls, we find our home, a place to learn, to grow, and to roam. But capping the safeguarding risks starts with you and I.
No voice too small, no dream denied.
Inclusion walks with us as a guide. Safety starts with you and I.
A beacon of knowledge, hand in hand, where dreams take flight, where love is found.
To build a future where none shall cry, we take part of safeguarding with mind and heart.
A safer hill, a future. Upon the mighty hill, we stand.
very good afternoon to all of us. It's such a pleasure to be standing right in front of you this afternoon. My name is Mugisha Alan, and I'm a year 3 student pursuing a bachelor's degree of arts in social sciences. And as a proud safeguarding champion, I'm here to just speak a little about the video that you guys have just seen. I want to prove to you that it was original, meaning we used our phones. We had a few challenges here and there, connecting the videos. Some apps that I tried using with my phone were a little complex, and they require paying, which was a little an excuse, but not an excuse to your safety and my safety. Your safety and I is a collective responsibility. That's why the piece that you saw, we tried to include a number of people. We included one of our security personnel here. We included, you saw, was it a Chinese and something like that. We tried to include loved ones, the persons with disability, but it wasn't an easy journey, but we believe that it's something that came from our hearts. I want to prove to you that these individuals here, we first made our first videos before even the contest, meaning we loved what we were doing. So we are here to prove to you that safeguarding is not just a policy or a university requirement. It's about protecting our dignity, safety, and the well-being of every person in our community. Universities are spaces for growth and learning, and that the environment can only exist when everyone feels safe. So in our video, our team wanted to highlight the everyday situations where safeguarding matters, or situations that many people overlook. So we focused on raising awareness, encouraging responsibility, and reminding everyone that safeguarding is a shared duty. So creating this video was a collaborative effort where each team member tried to give in their best. So as a member of this team, I tried so much I could not do it alone, and I could not do it without the people that we reached out to. So meaning we cannot do this alone. It's a collective effort. So your responsibility, your safety, it is not only the work of the administrators or the policies that we push out there, but rather to say that the students, the staff, and the entire university community all have a role to play in this. So working on this project reminded us that awareness is the first step towards protection. So if someone doesn't know about something, they are not sure how to navigate around it. So our hope is that this message does not end with this competition, but safeguarding should be something we practice every day within Makerere and beyond. I cannot fathom the responsibility that MasterCard Foundation, in partnership with Makerere University, has given to us as safeguarding champions. I do not feel like a dormant student in Makerere University. I feel engaged. So, in conclusion, I want to say this initiative is not only just a policy, but it is an active and shared role for each one of us. Thank you.
So in a nutshell, what's your signature message?
Our signature message is safety starts with you and I.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Please allow me to invite our next contestant, Mildred Aine Nix. Mildred is pursuing a Bachelor of Early Childhood Care and Education at SEAS, and she's in year 1. Mildred has a spoken poem, and there is a video of it that's going to be presented, and then she'll be allowed to speak to it. So let's present her poem, please.
No fear, no shame, no one stands alone at Makerere. We see you, we hear you, we protect and we defend. Hands linked, hearts united, every step, every corner safe at Makerere. Respect is our sword and care is our shield. Whispers of kindness, echoes of hope. Together we rise and together we shine. One voice, one heart, one fight. Safety, dignity, peace for all at Makerere.
Good afternoon once again. As you were all told, I am doing Bachelor of Early Childhood Care and Education. So when we reach in class, we always say, hello, hello, children, and then you reply, hello, hello, teacher. So I'm going to be like, hello, hello, children. Louder. Hello, hello, children. Wow, that's nice. So my name is Mildred Nix Aineviona. So talking about the poem that has been presented before you, I started with the line, no fear, no shame, no one stands alone at Makerere. It's like you shouldn't be afraid of what you're going through. You shouldn't be ashamed of going through something, because obviously no one wakes up one day and then they're like, I want to go through the worst. So no fear, no shame, no one stands alone at Makerere. So if you are going through something, it's all right to reach out to someone, talk to them without fear or shame. This poem is a call to unity and dignity at Makerere. It reminds us that no one stands alone, that every corner and every step can be safe when hearts are linked and voices are united. With respect as a sword and care as a shield, we build a community with kindness. Like, we build a Makerere which is full of kindness, which is safe, because obviously we come here to learn, but then we aren't going to learn when we aren't safe. I can't literally learn when I'm in fear that something is going to happen to me, something can break me down. Obviously, I won't learn, because safety is an aspect for good learning. My call is to, number one, protect those at risk. If you see someone who is at risk, please don't be rude, as in, no, like, don't be afraid to protect someone. Like, if someone is going through something, please protect them. Like, if you have the opportunity to protect someone, please do. Number two, prevent harm before it happens. If you have the opportunity to prevent harm, then why wouldn't you do that? Number three, empower voices that are oftenly silenced. You have to empower voices. If you are able to be a voice for the voiceless, then why not use your voice to save someone or to help someone feel safe? And number four, hold accountable those who fail to keep others safe. Like, it's so bad and heartbreaking to see someone doing something bad and then they go away empty-handed. Like, no, they go away as if they haven't done something bad. So those who have done something bad, they should be accountable. So, in conclusion, I want to say that Makerere University is not only, we don't only come here to get the degree and we go. We should leave the hill with humanity, with that responsibility in us that we have to protect one another. And by the fact that I am doing Bachelor of Early Childhood Care and Education, I'm really proud of my course because I deal with little children. It is my role as a teacher to take care of children. But taking care of children, taking care doesn't only apply with children. I have to take care of me, of you, of anyone who needs to be taken care of. Thank you very much. I am Mildred Nix Aineviona.
Thank you, Mildred. I have no question for you. You did absolutely outstanding. Let's appreciate and encourage her once again. And you look lovely, Mildred. Thank you for showing up and showing off. And next, we'll have our next presentation is a poster by Mr. Kamala Elfas Makoha. I hope I said that one okay. So please help us project his poster as he comes to speak to it. Mr. Makoha is pursuing a Master of Arts in Peace and Conflict Studies at the College of Humanities and Social Science.
Thank you. Education shapes the future, but safeguarding protects those who shape it. Good afternoon. My name is Makoha Elfas. As I've been introduced, a graduate student pursuing an MA in Peace and Conflict Studies. And today, I'm proud to stand in front of you. There is one thing I will say before I start, that each day leave it better than you found it. I think this is my driving force towards my poster. When you look at it, having a background in communication and media studies, I wanted to align it to the branding of Makerere University. The choice of the colors, and definitely the hill. I believe the Ivory Tower is only one in the world. I could have chosen to use another building, maybe from Nairobi of University. Coming from Kenya, I could easily pick another structure within my country, but why did I use the Ivory Tower? It's the only one that exists on this world. But I did not create this without consulting other materials. That line says, in line with the Makerere University safeguarding policy, meaning I had to consult an existing document so that I'm not talking from rumors, but rather a document that exists to guide us. Then I go ahead to say, safe campus, safe community. A campus is not this beautiful space we are in. It's we who form this campus, you and I. But if you recognize harm and you do not speak up, you will not shape that bright future we all admire or look forward to. But most importantly, look at the image. Look at the smiles. Can you look at me and smile? Thank you. Look at those smiles. You can see I wanted to show the diversity that the university carries. And our strength lies in that diversity. There is the guard, there is a student, and also the gender balance. There is a gentleman on a wheelchair. There is also a grounds person. Makerere is not only the students, the staff, and even that security person you interact with at the gate matters a lot. But beyond that, even that warden, even that grounds person that you interact with daily matters. My poster is anchored on values. I do not believe in rules. And some of the values I would love us to uphold as we walk out of this room: respect, inclusion, safety, because all that, when you respect, when you include, we will achieve the safety bit of it. Then dignity and accountability. But wait, if it happens that you are at risk, where are you going to report the complaint to? Well, the poster guides you as well, that you can actually either scan me, but in this situation not me. On the poster it's written scan me. You will be directed to where to report. Then lastly, my poster looks at the hashtags that we could choose to use going forward. Hashtag stop bullying, hashtag choose kindness, hashtag stand up, and hashtag let's all make Makerere safe. And so this is the message I'm putting out there, and I'm glad that when my time comes and I will leave Makerere, I will be a proud alumna that I left an impact, that I changed someone's perspective, and that I was also given that opportunity to excel as I look forward to interacting in other spaces. Thank you so much, and thank you for listening to me.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I have just realized that our Deputy Vice Chancellor, Finance and Administration, has now joined us. Can we please welcome him? Thank you for joining us, Professor Ireta. Thank you very much. It's an absolute honor to have you with us. You have missed most of the presentations. There's just one to go. And the next and the final one this evening of the shortlisted presentations will be delivered by Job Dirio. It is a written poem. Is Job Dirio in the room? Please make your way to the podium. Job is in his 5th year, pursuing a Bachelor of Veterinary Medicine at the School of Veterinary Medicine and Animal Resources. He has opted to recite his written poem, so please give him some attention as he recites his poem. Job, over to you.
Thank you. Good afternoon to you all. My name is Dirio Job. I do veterinary medicine year 5. I'm in final semester. I reside in Mitchell Hall. I learned about this competition, Nobel competition, through my fellow scholars and heralds of this great university. Why I was inspired to participate in this competition is that safeguarding is more, not just a mere decree. Safeguarding is a shield of dignity, a bond of respect, and a quiet watch that keeps our dreams secure. Why poetry? Because I believe poetry is a tongue of the heart. And as a science student, I drill a lot in figures and those other things. But I thought that through poetry, I may turn a humble marabou stock into a guardian spirit, communicating resiliency and safeguarding. My working process, I worked alone. Yes, I had to walk around, look at the biology of the marabou stock. I read work by a gentleman called Pomeroy, who wrote about Marabustocks around Makerere University. The conflict or something that was off script is I am a student of biology, and so when I'm reciting this poem, I will recite it as a biologist, not as a person of literature. You will bear with me. Okay, so before I recite, the ivory tower is in this poem means a beacon of hope. The Mvule shade is protection. The graduation gowns of feathers is that every student admitted at Makerere University is worth graduation. The clat of the bill is vigilancy, that echoing, safeguarding across our halls. And the hollow hiss is that quiet strength, safeguarding works silently, yet it guides our dreams. Let's recite together. With purpose in her stride, neath Mvule shade, a scavenger with ancient, watchful eyes, in graduation gowns of feathers made, the rhythmic clatter of her noble bill doth echo through the halls of change and light, a steady pulse that hath command the hill to guide her through the shadows of night. But soft, her hollow hiss is deep and low, within the jeweler sack where dreams are stored. She needs no song to let the world know that by her work the spirit is restored. Though some seek voices loud and filled with air, her cluttered truth is heard through every prayer. In conclusion, the sonnet is not just about a bird alone. It is a safeguarding at Makerere University, our stride, our shield, our promise that every student may walk with dignity, with safety, and with success. I thank you all.
Thank you, Joe. Thank you very much. And let's give a collective one for all our presenters today. So now they have presented. There's only one thing that is left to be done: to select the winners, to announce the winners, because they were already selected, voted for by you, to announce the winners and to award them. So I was being corrected. So apparently, there is an award for the popular vote, and that is the one that was determined by the voting process, the student voting process. And then there is 3 winners. There is the second runner-up, the first runner-up, and the overall winner, who were decided by our panelists. I think it's clear now. So that is our next part of the program. I'd like to invite to the podium our lead judge, who is going to announce the winners. But to hand over the awards and the certificates, I'd like to also invite our Dean of Students and our DVC, F&A. I'd like to also invite
How is the pressure? Increasing. Tell your neighbor who you think the winner is. And then ask them who they think the winner is. For those of you who voted, you certainly know the winner of the popular vote, right? You certainly know, right? What if things changed? The Lord is good, and all the time. Even when things don't go as planned, He remains. Friends, are we together? Okay, now tell your neighbor who the winner is for the other. So tell your neighbor, like we are betting now, eh? Ask them, and then they tell you, also tell them. Then we shall see whom we think is right. Are you talking? Have they told you? Okay, let's all shout our winners. Who is the winner? That very one. Okay, we proceed.
A winning goal. Ra. Ah. Who is the winner? Say that again. I didn't hear you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment we have been waiting for since September when we started this campaign. And we are going to start with your vote. Can I invite my team before we start inviting who has won? These people have worked very hard. They have even been working. Clap for them as they come to the podium. Dr. Viola Kalunji, Mr. Saul, Professor Susan, and then Betty. We have Mr. Milton Wabot, but I clap for them. Otherwise, we keep the checks. We got the checks for the winners, you know. So we have two categories of winning. One is the winner that you have chosen. And let me tell you, there is also consensus, even with the public voting. Because some people you are going to see from the public have also been voted. Can we have the projector? Can we have our public voting projected, if you have it? Okay. So you have chosen. The public vote is to pick your mind from what was presented. Or yes, we have had 1,393 voters. So the campaign has been owned by you as the students. And the winner, you already see the winner, right? So should I still announce the winner? The winner is none other than Kamara Elfas Makoha. Please come here. Please keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping, keep clapping. According to all of you, this is the best safeguarding message. And the Dean of Students is going to award. Kamala takes home money, cash. As you can see, he has received a check of 500,000 Uganda shillings, and that is cash. Wow. Thank you very much. The photographers, once you're done, you give me a thumbs up. 1, 2, 3, we are done. Thank you very much. Please clap for Kamara once again. And according to the judges, yes, clap for Kamara. Yeah, I love that. They should have recorded that. According to the panel of judges, ladies and gentlemen, our number 3 is, can I hear you? Number 3? Chusi. All right, our number 3 is Ainebiona Mildred. Congratulations, Mildred. You are our number 3 winner of the 2026 safeguarding signature message according to the panel of judges. And Professor Ruth Nsibirano will invite you to come up here. And Susan Babazi from the Gender Mainstreaming Directorate, please come and join the team in awarding the check. And we are giving Mildred 1 million shillings. Hey, Mildred, how do you feel? Mildred takes home 1 million shillings in cash. Please, give her the vibe, Yes. Cameras, 1, 2, 3, here we go. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Mildred. And she said, we say, hello, children. Hello, children. You can give her that. Hello, children. Hello, children. All right, and now we go to our second. Mildred, congratulations. You are welcome. Yes. Can you guess our second winner? Number 2 is the man that has just been on the stage. And he carries a double win. It looks like the man is popular. Kamara takes home 2 million shillings. And I would like to invite Professor Eric Owich. Please come and join us here. Professor Eric Owich is the Deputy Principal for the College of Humanities and Social Sciences, and that's where Kamara comes from. Chusinga, you are winning too much tonight. Kamara is our second number 2, and he takes home 2 million. Oh my God. Wow. So Kamara is going home with 2.5 million. He gets a double win. Congratulations, Kamara. Thank you very much, panel. Thank you for the job very well done. Yes, it's in right that you can shake hands. Please say that.
Allow me to take pride that on the stage, the double winner is council representative for the Mastercard Foundation Scholars, all the way from Nairobi.
I want to be your neighbor. You are eating too much. I am going to come and be your neighbor so we can share in the eating. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the overall winner. Musoke mukobe mungalo mbabuli. The overall winner is none other than, can you shout the name? Siwulira. The winner of 2026 Safeguarding Signature Message is the team Choose. Choose, you have harvested big tonight, represented by Alan Mugisha. Please come up here. You have a check of 3 million Uganda shillings. And this check is going to be awarded by the Deputy Vice Chancellor, Finance and Administration. I want those who are in the media, please speak this very, very, very well. This is the heart of our function tonight. The others are winners too, but this is the heart of our function. This check is awarded by Ekale. DJ Tumbula Mukatono Katono. Bravo. Chusi mutuwemu ku dance awo katono nnyo. Show us that you are happy. Hey, tonyenya DVC. Tonyenya DVC pola pola. Congratulations, I want to thank. All right. Congratulations, Choose team. Congratulations to you, Alan, as the team lead. And please don't take all the money. The money is for the team, for all of you. So don't you can be a team leader. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you very much. Please first stay. Everyone first stay. Can we clap for the winners one more time? Please allow me to invite our DVC F&A to give closing remarks. And the reason I've asked you to stay is for moral support, but also we're going to have some group pictures with our winners and all the other contestants.
Okay, Professor Namara wants to say something before I close.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the program, we want to speak to this money. This is money not to just eat. It's money to celebrate, but we know that they invested in this journey, like they've spoken to it. But the main thing is when you win a contest, you become the ambassador for the year. So 2026, Choose team are the ambassadors for the year for the Safeguarding Awareness Campaign. What does this mean? That you, in partnership with the Office of the Dean of Students, are going to lead the campaign. You're going to lead us, and for every safeguarding initiative, we expect a refined version of that video to be played, and you speak to it. So we are now following you. Thank you, and take on the mantle.
Thank you, Prof. Namarwa. Good evening to you all. In a special way, I want to thank our judges, the ones who selected the winners. And next is to congratulate the winners. But of course, all of us who competed, we are all winners because all we are doing is about promoting safeguarding in our university. The remarks were made by my boss, the Vice Chancellor, so I don't have to say a lot, but I came here to close this function today. So on behalf of management, I hereby close this session, or was it a training or workshop, awarding ceremony for the safeguarding. Thank you so much and good evening.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, as we draw to a close, I'd like us to appreciate everyone, every student that dared to participate. Let's clap for them. There were over 20 entries. And for those that participated, we have your certificates here. If you're here, there were the other 2 of the 5 that presented today. Please come up here as well so we can appreciate you. You did not lose. We just had to have one winner. Thank you so much for participating. There is a certificate for you. Be encouraged. Try again next time. If you're here and you are not even shortlisted among the top 5, please still do come up here for some photo opportunities. Elias, where would you like us for the group photo? So otherwise, unless you'd like to have some group photos with us, I'd like to invite members of management that are here. Please come and join us for the photograph. Matthias, our Acting Deputy Chief Human Resource. Our wardens, if you're here, I saw our guild mama, Miss Nora, please come. The chairperson, please come and represent the student body. Otherwise, we have officially closed for today, but there are logistics on the other side of this space. So don't leave. Go get a bite, network, interact. But thank you once again for being with us this afternoon. You made this special. The Dean of Students has requested me to announce the bites again. To appreciate you for joining us and for making this very special, we have prepared a bite for you on the other exit, if you exit through the other door. So do not walk away, please. Let's share a bite and get to know each other. So we are talking about safeguarding today. We don't want to just talk the talk, we want to walk the talk. So I'm going to request that members of management that are here, please move down so that we can have everyone included in the photo.
Some of us can stay up here. Make sure you're visible.
Thank you once again for coming. To my co-MC, the Deputy Dean, thank you very much. The sign language interpreters, thank you. And to our winners, congratulations.
Logistics in plenty. Please don't go away. Logistics. Please don't leave them for me. I won't finish them alone. Yeah.